So I thought it would be fun after doing the Minnesota breakdown where I was saying Josh Dobbs didn't have much of a chance because there wasn't a lot of guys open on the outside. And then there were protection issues up front. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of compare it to this Dallas game, because when I was watching this, I remember thinking, man, not a lot of guys open in a lot of situations for Dak Prescott. But let's look at the correlation between protection up front and the ability to make something out of nothing or nothing down the field. Okay, so here we go. We've got a little triple slant combination. Boom, boom, boom. Philly plays this really well, where we got a guy sitting on the inside here, got a guy sitting on the outside for that one, guy sitting on the outside for that one. Not a whole lot going on here for Dak Prescott. So not much to do, but if you have protection, now what? Now you have the ability to buy time, create a positive play out of nothing, even though it's good coverage across the board. Nobody really open except the back, your fifth read. Boom, we got something good going because of the protection up front. All right, here we go again. It's one of these plays where we're running what we call it double shakes. Boom, and then a guy over the middle here. And you're going to see not a lot of separation, but the ability to kind of step up, and then a little bit of pressure in his face right here. What happens? Ball's high and away right here. Now, we got to remember that Minnesota Vikings scored 3 points on a late drive, whereas the Cowboys scored 33 points or something like that in this game, even with all of this stuff. So here we go. Similar play that we saw from Minnesota. Running this here, covered. Doubled right here. Running a return back to this side. Double covered right here. We got nothing going for Dak Prescott, but we got protection. We got protection, and now we get windows and ability to escape. Oh, boom. It goes from a coverage, good coverage on the back end across the board, turns into a touchdown because of the protection up front and the ability to create off schedule. Another one here. Good coverage. Good coverage. Coming underneath. Actually, good coverage here. Good coverage. Good coverage. Covered across the board. Protection. Ability to step up. Ability to buy a little bit of extra time. And low throw. But we get a completion here and something positive happening, even though we've got good coverage on the back end. All right, we go to a 4 strong here. Okay, could have come down here, decided not to go down there because they had a safety back here and a press to the backside. So he goes front side. Nothing there, nothing there. Guy here, guy here. We got good coverage across the board. Maybe you hit CD on that return right there. But look, again, protection. Protection gives me the opportunity to make a play. Now it gets knocked away at the end, and that's the point. The point is good coverage on the back end makes it hard for the quarterback, especially when you got to play on time, on schedule, because the protection is breaking down up front, which is what we saw in the Minnesota game. Yet Dallas, look at the protection. We go. We're going to go right here. Got a safety sitting there for that one. Under. Guys sitting everywhere, but the ability to step up. Look at all the time he's got. Step up, read it. Trying to get that second window, okay, which you have pressure. You got no chance on this one. He's trying to get over here. Nice play by the linebacker underneath to knock it down, but you see it. Covered. What allows us an opportunity? Protection. Protection up front. Boom. Just missed it. Good play by the linebacker. Otherwise, we're probably getting a completion on something that shouldn't be a completion. Or, again, compare it to Minnesota not protecting up front. You don't get an opportunity to buy that extra time to create something. So we got coverage again. He's covered. Good coverage back here. Now we're going to try to jam it in there. Again, protection allows me to step up and make a good throw to the outside number. again, good protection knocks this away. I'm sorry, good coverage knocks this away, but at least we have a chance because Dak's able to step up and make a good, accurate throw to the window, giving himself a chance, but tough sledding when you're a quarterback, even a good quarterback, when there's good coverage on the back end. Protection up front is a difference maker. And it's what you do after the catch. So they're going with the post here. Maybe a shot at the post. They do a good job of overlapping with the safety. Now they're going to run kind of it out and up to this side. They've got a safety that comes down and covers that. Then they've got a back coming out here and a backer there. So again, good coverage across the board. Okay, so Dak just has to check it down. But now it's what do you do with the check down? Difference maker as well. What you do with the ball in your hands. Nice job making a guy miss, picking up a first down on a play where there's not much happening across the board. Good coverage, but we make a play instead of catching, dropping the ball, or getting tackled on the spot. Here's another one. Good coverage across the board. You look at this across the board. This is a no. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. Little bit of space right here. Not a great throw by Dak. Why? You got pressure in my face. Got pressure even on a quick throw. Goes to the back hip. Nice catch there. We pick up a few yards, but good coverage across the board. Pressure forces us to make some bad throws. Another one here. Good coverage across the board. And that's another thing, getting bailed out by the defense. Okay, so as we run this, Dak does a nice job going to the one-on-one. Okay, doubled right here. Good coverage. One-on-one on the outside. Okay, now you got to make a play. They're lucky. They get a PI right here. Nice catch in traffic. Perfect throw. Why? Protection. Protection allows him to step up and put the ball where he wants to. Guys making plays around him. Again, just showing the contrast between two games, okay? And yeah, everything's not exactly the same, but I'm showing you that, hey, good coverage on the back end. It happened a lot in this game as well. How did the Dallas Cowboys score 30-plus points? How did the Minnesota Vikings score 0 or 3 points in that game? Well, protection is a huge part of it, allowing Dak to be able to figure it out and create. Here's another one. Flat. Nope. Corner. Nope. Okay, we got this mesh concept here, and it's really well done by Philly as they drop everybody into their zones. Not much going on. What's it force? It forces a missed throw. Missed throw to the inside. Good coverage across the board. That kind of stuff happens. Leads to miscommunications. I think Dak thought his guy was going to sit down a little bit sooner. All right, here we go again. Going for the slant. Nope, covered. Back over here, nothing. Coming here, nothing. Okay, we've got a swing pass out here. Good coverage across the board. You see it. But what do we got? We got time. We've got the ability to create because we have time. Now we pop it out here. Able to pick up a few extra yards, get close. Oh, nope, we're getting a first down here on this play because there's time to create, even though there's good coverage on the back end. All right, and guys making plays, right? Sometimes you got to make plays with tight coverage. Go, choice, bringing it all out, blitz right here. Okay, so you got to get it out. Tight coverage, right there. It's tight coverage on the big tight end right here. Perfect throw, great catch in traffic. Shake a guy, go get a big play. It's the difference. Little things, game of inches, protection enough, or quarterback, again, buying time, knowing what he's looking at. Boom, ball's out of his hands. Great job by Dak. That's Ferguson there to make that big play. There we go. Doubled, covered across the board. Now what? Now we got protection issues. And again, it's a naked bootleg, but we've got a guy in Dak's face. Incompletions. So what? I guess we got a completion, but for no yards right here. But this is what I'm talking about. The difference between the Minnesota game and this game. Great coverage on the back end. Protection and guys making plays is the difference maker in games like this. All right, what happens when protection? Protections leads to bad decisions. He's forced out of the pocket. Dak playing great football. They win by 20 points here, throws it up, chance for an interception, right? Everybody's saying, well, Dobbs threw a couple balls that should have been intercepted. Well, Dak threw one right there that should have been intercepted. Why? Because things broke down and he's forced to play faster than he wants to play. That's what protection does. Okay, here we go again. Okay, running a guy down the middle. Don't have it. Got it in right here. They do a nice job. Maybe you can get it up over the top. Then check down. Check down. Guys covered across the board. Like I said, maybe this is the throw up over here. Can you get it up over this linebacker? Maybe. It's the only thing that's really going right here. Otherwise, he's got to be forced to come down to his check down, and he misses a throw too. Again, miscommunication. Thought his guy was going to stay there. Guy bounces outside. But you got good coverage. You got to get through your reads. You got to get to your fourth or fifth guy. Protection breaks down. That's where you have issues. Have to step up and make plays in those situations. Otherwise, you're going to struggle scoring points, and that's across the board, but protection is such a big difference maker in games like this.